So when you're living out of your backpack for 6 days, there's certain things you can do to kind of organize it to make it better. There's nothing worse than digging in your pack, looking for something, throwing everything back in there, or leaving it out on the ground. Sometimes in wooded areas like this, you get mice and shrews and other things that can get into your gear, and there's nothing worse than having a hawk, or not a hawk, but a raven or a crow or something getting into your food bags. So what I do here is everything kind of has its own little bag. Now these are all Dyneema. They weigh absolutely nothing. So one bag I have two of these little speakers. These things weigh absolutely nothing. I always like to play music when I'm hiking and around camp. So I got my mini solar panel, one battery bank, two speakers, and then my other battery bank's in here. So what you can do is use the battery bank to charge your accessories, your phone or whatever, and then set it out with the solar panel to charge, and you can go back and forth. Now, if you got, you could get a bigger one, or you could ration better. These both are 5,000 milliamp hours. But so all of this stuff goes in one bag. And then in this little bag here, I got my boo-boo kit. I got bug spray. I got my toothbrush, pit stick, stuff like that. A lot of people say, "Oh, you don't need that." Embrace the stink. Like, no, I have a certain threshold where I'm not willing to go under. I brush my teeth. I use my mouthwash, because when you're out in the mountains, you get some sort of infection in your mouth, or whatever. It's no fun. So got some Melagel in there. That stuff's great for an antiseptic. All this stuff goes in one little bag. That's it. It weighs like, I think all this stuff is 7/10 of a pound. Then you go over here to your pack. So in this one, I got my Noon tabs and some more amino acid packets and foot tape. Now, this bag I use to put my phone and my speaker in. And this is sort of like a quick access stuff here. This is great for when you're actually hiking. You can stick your phone in here, you can play your music, and it's all right here. You don't have to take your pack off to get to it. And then on this side, I got my water bottle bag. This is all Z-Pack stuff. And then I got one of these cloth, it's just like a neck gaiter, but I get this wet and I'll put it on my head because, for some reason, I can't stand the hot sweat on my head, and this also helps keep you a little bit cool. So over here on this side, I got my tools. This is my tool bag. I got my Boker knife. I usually don't keep my stove in here when I'm hiking, but it goes in here when we're at camp. I got a lighter. I got some mini tweezers and some nail clippers. So, one thing, so when you keep everything in bags, it keeps it organized. And then take all of the bags from like the hammock stuff and the tarp and, the chair. I brought my chair this year. You take all those bags and you stuff them in one bag, so all the bags are in that bag. And then you got your outside pockets here. This is like quick access stuff. I got my fork, my little titanium fork, and my little tongs. And then I got some jerky, drink flavors, and my little towel. So, it's just little things you can do to streamline this operation. I always put my teepee on the very top, and my sun hat is in here too. So if I need quick access, I can just drop it on the ground and pull it out. Keep the poles in the side bags, because the debate about the poles, like, if you got bad knees and bad ankles, any little bit of weight you can take off of it, especially going up, you lean forward in it and use your arms, because they're not doing anything to push, and then going down, you can use them to take the shock off of your knees. So a good pack goes a long ways too. You don't have to get super crazy with it, but a cheap pack is going to make life a lot worse. A good pack with a good frame in it keeps all your stuff from moving around in there. So just little things you can do to increase your happiness while way out in the woods.